Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 48K for this one, and we're playing a game called Blade Warrior, published by Codemasters in 1988. It only cost $1.99, so bear that in mind. Quite a nice title screen at the start. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, but it's a platformer of sorts where you must go hunting for a load of objects. Now there is a bit of a story behind this. I'll try and paraphrase it as I just find my keys, but you are the Blade Warrior, big surprise, and you must complete a mission before the clock hits 12 and the witching hour begins. So here I am here, looking a little bit see-through, but essentially 200 years ago, villages vanquished an evil squire which was taking over the village, called Squire Helfyre. And what do I do now? Probably jump over this thing, there we go. Basically, it didn't end well for the squire. They cut his head off and burnt him. But anyway, he resurrected himself, what was that? Well done, as a demon. And now 200 years later, you have to get all the body parts around. Oh dear, I died there. Oh, good speech in this. Yes, I keep getting interrupted by this speech. You have to get all the body parts and put them into space so he's put at peace forever, and including, well, you need to get a scroll, which I think I've got, and a demon skull and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, it's quite quiet there. Got the title of the game in the middle. As usual, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. This won't be expert gameplay. It will be how you found the game on your first and second go, and would have been enough there if you want to go back and play it again. The jumping's a little bit frustrating at the moment, but the sprite is quite large. The scrolling of the text down the bottom is a little bit quick for me to actually read it, saying hurry up, time is short. Well, you know, like my temper with this sort of like game. So, you know, whoa, yeah, that is a little bit annoying. So, yeah, contact with anything seems to be deaf. He doesn't jump very high. So the best bit about this game is the speech, a bit like Freedom Fighter, I suppose. But it's a much better game than Freedom Fighter. Although I'm not sure at the moment how many kids would have completed this. At the moment, for a first go, I'm finding it blinking frustrating. If they loaded it up in the shop for me to have a test go, I doubt I would have bought it. But anyway. Yes, there we go, rest in peace. Let's have one last go without cheating, but Codemasters 1988. Only $1.99, so it's pocket money really. I don't know why the evil Squire Helfyre was taking over the village back in the day. Maybe he wanted free buns or cakes or something. But anyway, the villagers weren't very happy. They took him, well done, and cut his head off to teach him a lesson in the corridor, as they said it in Blackadder, and then burnt him. But then someone else took the remains and raised them, and he carried on as a dreaded demon. How often have we heard that story? I don't know how he did it. Right, this looks like interesting platforms. Let's see what we can get across here. Boing. Boing. What could possibly go on? Looks like it's a ghost to get past there. If you've played the Amstrad CPC version, let me know. Oh, God, I've clobbered it again. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yes. Anyway, I'm not sure if that was his first take of doing that speech, but it's quite clever. I think this is the 48K version. It did come out 128K, so it might be the 128K. Even bumping into a barrel will kill him here. Yeah, it might be this. Might be the speech, but there's no music at the start, so I'm presuming it's a 48K version. Right, if you've completed this, let me know what happens at the end. I don't think it's a particularly large game, although I haven't seen the map at all. It's a nice name, Blade Warrior. Quite a few other Blade-type games. Blade Alley, I can't think of any others, but I'm sure there are, because it's a popular name for one. Whoa! There we go, he didn't break his legs. He's not like Jet Set Willy. He can seem to jump an infinite amount of distance. Right, okay. But it's a bit of a pity that he even bumps into a barrel, he dies. You just died. Well, anyway. I wonder if that happens in the real world. Right, I will, should I put a poke on it or shall I not? I might put a poke on. You never know. Right. From Codemasters. You can change your keys, which is good. That scrolling needs to be slowed down a bit. The graphics are pretty nifty. I've put a poke in it, but I'm not 100% sure it'll work. We'll soon find out. Right, in case he says rest in peace or something. Right, down. Yeah, see, it's worked because I can't pick up the scroll now as a thing. So you can have immunity, but it means you can't complete the game at all. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll just go exploring then, see a few extra screens to see would it been worth trying to complete the game. Let's just see what other graphics it had to offer. You know, although I'm not particularly liking it, for $1.99 you can't really argue. It's up there, it's not a disastrous game, it's just a little bit too tricky, I think, for kids. Just because the guy's not very good at jumping. They should have picked a Blade Warrior, a villager who is better at jumping. What about Wesley Snipes? Is he good at jumping? I don't know if he's in any Blade films. Maybe he was. You think he was, wasn't he? Anyway, Normally, if there's a big thing like that, you'd be able to walk around it in the real world. Some snowball things going back and forward. So I think we're probably going to see the whole map here. Some of those trees remind me of the ones from Everyone's a Wally, but you couldn't play the Everyone's a Wally music here, could you? It would take away from the horror of it. Dee 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 lee 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 dee. Everyone's a Wally. Dee 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 dee. No, it's not quite working. Right, it looks like there's a guy with his head on fire. Maybe I should tell him. Maybe he hasn't noticed. Hello, your head's on fire. No fire, I want you to burn. A bit of colour clash in this one, so you know it's pretty average. I wouldn't have played it much as a kid back in the day. Some people might have done. It's just the difficulty and the clunkiness of the controls of the character. I mean, you control him easy enough. He just doesn't have to have much energy there. And the merest of touches with stuff, and you're dead. Descent into hell. Get the scroll. Well, it's saying get the scroll. It's there. I can't pick it up because I've got the cheat on it. But there's an order you need to get all the objects. Probably online it'll tell you what order they need to be. In the top there, I suppose in the left is the king, or it might be me. And on the right is the skull demon twit that we need to actually assemble or put to rest. Right. The evil castle. It will give you tips down the bottom every now and again. Get the scroll. I wonder what makes a castle evil. It's just stone, isn't it? Maybe you build it with. I don't know if there's anyone that's built a castle out there and looked at it and think this isn't evil enough. Let's tear it all down and build a more evil one. Yeah, I don't know. It's humans who put this connotation on like objects. Right, what we're going down here. I think we might have seen the whole game now. I don't think there's any further we can go. Might turn the cheat back off again and use it to my own special skills. It's not offering anything new, is it, really? It's just doing what other games have done in the past. There wasn't a Blade Warrior 2. Codemasters certainly churned out the games back in the day. If you are a Blade Warrior, comment below. Is this quite reflective of your normal day, or is it nothing like it at all? Are you just maybe someone that cuts the grass, and that's how you got the name Blade Warrior in your high-powered lawnmower? And that's probably a better game than I would like to play. If you're into your lawnmower games, there's that joke game called what was it called? What's that lawnmower called? Automatic Auto Lawnmower. Oh, someone will put it in the comment section below. It's a joke game anyway about lawnmowers. Hooray! Right, anyway, everything was released as a joke. April the 1st covered this game. I think I've gone round in a big circle now. Advanced Lawnmower Simulator, that was it. If you put it in the comment section already, then well done you. I've just backed you up. It was Advanced Lawnmower Simulator. So go jumping on these trunks over there. And I think we've seen all the screens in the game, possibly. If you know any secret bits, let me know. Can I get up there? Let's jump on that thing. Boof, no. Bomb, 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 bomb. So I'm not going to complete the mission here. The village is doomed. 200 years, I think it's the year 16 something, so it's 200 years since the villages, well, killed that guy in cold blood, to be honest with you, on a hill somewhere, and they're worried that on the 200th anniversary he's going to come back and wreak havoc, and he probably will do, but I won't be playing this game when that happens, so tough luck village. I'll be off having a hamburger somewhere, or a beer, or in a live stream, or something like that. Right, jump! Crisscross, I'll make you jump, jump. Remember that song? Crisscross. If you are Crisscross, comment below. If you don't know who the hell Crisscross is, then comment below as well. They sing quite bad, and then someone tells you about Jedward, and they're not so bad after all. Right. Let's. I think I'm doing into a special jump up here, but no, it's not happening. And I've bumped into a barrel. You just died. Do you reckon that happens in the real world when you die? This cyan caption comes up. You just get run over by a rhino. And you see a ghostly figure of yourself on the floor, and this cyan thing comes up saying you just died. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. That's the way life is, I suppose. Is it? No, we're just making it up. I'm stuck now. This pokes are good to see more of the game, but you know, it's nothing like doing the game properly and practicing over and over again, which some kids would have done if they only had this and maybe another game and they put in the time. As an adult, our attention spans tend to go a little bit less because we've got lots more stuff to do. Will I be playing this again? Probably not. Would I gone back to it as a kid? Probably not, unless it was on a collection of free stuff I got on the playground tape on a C90, which of course none of us done, did we? No, you just died. I will do. I'll try to. Is he saying rest in peace or rest in peace? Either of the two's worth doing. Rest in peace or rest in garden peas, maybe. Right, okay. Let's just have one proper go. I think the poke might be off. Well, the poke is off because I've turned it off now, as you knew. Right, let's see. Right, so we're doing it properly now. First of all, get the scroll. We knew this. Down. Thank you. So I can do that bit. Now I need to get another bit. But I'm probably not going to get very far here. So, let's get the skull. Jump, big nose, jump. Right, okay. Oh dear. I will. The grave's always going in the same place. How can there be 5 gravestones for one bloke? I don't know. He's died 5 times. That'd be interesting. Imagine going through a graveyard and there's 5 gravestones all next to each other, all with the same name on. Think, what happened here then? I don't know. He got resurrected and had another few goes. Oh, and I've fallen into fire. He didn't get a little bit burned. He just died straight away. Over that thing, I don't know what that thing is. A little demon maybe, or I don't know what it is. Put what you think it is below. Yes, nice shading on the graphics. It has got good graphics. Colour clash, there we go. That's what the Spectrum's good for. 1988. So, well, it's still within the Spectrum's run, I suppose. So it would have been on the shelf. Oh, look at that. If you don't do precise jumping, you're doomed. So what can I say about this game? Well, I think I said it already, really. Not bad graphics. Frustrating gameplay. Without the poke on, you're not really going to see a great deal of the game. It's quite obvious what you have to do. That's fine. Is it fun? Not particularly. Yeah, it's just all right without standing out anyway. I don't know what ratings this would have got back in the day. They might have been kinder to it than what I'm being. But it's not disastrous. I've got something else there. It's not disastrous, but as I say, it's not brilliant. It's very middling, instantly forgettable. But if you had it back in the day, as I said before, with not many other games, you would have put a lot of time into it and have a bit more nostalgia for the thing. And it's not just about the games, it's like the memories it invokes back in that time. It takes you back to an era where we don't necessarily have to worry about money or bills and all that stuff. We just had to worry about homework and some teacher. And maybe some bully at school, maybe, I don't know. Right, buff. Oh, look at that. Rest in peace again. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. Yeah, it's an interesting one, but not one to, pay for millions of pounds for on eBay or something for a physical release. So that was Blade Warrior on zxspectrum 48K, I think, published by Codemasters in 1988. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome, and I love reading what you think about the games and your memories too. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.